Hello, my name is Tansi Kalden and I'm here to start up our presentation on Hyundai in East Asia and Central Asia. Accompanying me are my teammates Kathan Patel, Sakshi Punjabi, Rachel Matthew, Ishita Malik, Anuradha Negi and Priya Patel. Now, my fellow group member Kathan Patel will take over and talk about the introduction and preface of Hyundai. Thank you so much.
Greetings everyone, I'm Kathan Patel and I'll be going through the demographics of South Korea. The population is 51.7 million. The population growth rate is 0.26%. The life expectancy of the total population is 2.78 years. The major languages are Korean and English. The literacy rate in the region is 98%, and South Korea has a presidential republic. The head of the government is President Moon Jae-in. The total surface area is 99,720 square kilometers. The sectoral shares in GDP are as follows. The agriculture sector covers 2.2%, industrial sector covers 39.3%, and the service sector covers 58.3%. South Korea has an inflation rate of 0.3% and an unemployment rate of 3.76%. The major industries are electronics, telecommunication, automobile, production, chemicals, shipbuilding, and steel. The major exports are integrated circuits, cars and vehicle parts, refined petroleum, ships, and office machinery. To further discuss our firm in East Asia, we selected Hyundai. Hyundai is a multinational automotive manufacturer and was founded in 1967 with headquarters in Seoul. Hyundai has been ranked as the world's fifth largest automaker since 2007. Currently, Hyundai Motors has 6 overseas plants. Hyundai is one of the fastest growing companies in East Asia, and it has the world's largest automobile manufacturing plant.
Hello, my name is Sakshi and I'm here to discuss the role of geography and the growth of the firm Hyundai Motors. Hyundai Motors was established in 1967 in South Korea and is currently ranked as the world's 5th largest and South Korea's largest automobile manufacturer since 2007. Certain factors responsible for the growth of the firm are demographics of South Korea. Nearly 45% of the current population of South Korea are between the age group of 25 to 54 years old, and they all prefer to drive over there, making it an excellent market for Hyundai Motors to grow. Secondly, the roadways of South Korea. They have very good expressway with the speed limits of nearly 100 to 120 kilometers per hour. Also, the culture. Love for cars is very new in Korea and it began due to the foreign marketing initiative. Most of the cars manufactured by Hyundai are all available over the world and their target market range from extremely rich people to middle income groups. The company has been responsible for nearly 18% of South Korea's gross domestic product. Discuss the pest analysis which help us to study the external environment of the organization. First, political. Current relation of the Asian Pacific markets imply growth for Hyundai all over the world. Economical. Low cost of labor due to the economic slowdown and budget-friendly cars offered by Hyundai has helped them to sustain through the pandemic. Third, social. Offering vehicles which cater the needs of both women and male drivers provides Hyundai an opportunity to expand its target market efficiently. Technology. Developing new electric cars and innovating their vehicles based on the market demand has been one of the main motives of the organization. These factors help us to understand how Hyundai is one of the best car manufacturing companies in South Korea and all over the world.
Hello, I'm Rachel and I will be discussing the global business culture at Hyundai. So, Hyundai, being the big corporate giant that it is and located in multiple locations across the world, has successfully created a balanced workplace environment and business culture, creating an equilibrium between the culture and its global presence. So, it's done this by focusing on the structure, culture, business strategies, and also focusing on the core values and observable behaviors. Another key aspect about Hyundai's work culture and their business culture is creating an inclusive work environment that has open lines of communication. So, some of the initiatives taken by Hyundai to do so is a global cube communication tool, a global exchange program where employees all across the world have opportunities to apply at different locations all across the world. They have various healthcare services and employee benefits, especially in the automotive sector. So, Hyundai's organizational culture can be clearly analyzed through the Hofstede's organizational cultural model, which does a deep analysis on the organizational culture of Hyundai located at different global locations. And we can see that Hyundai has created an inclusive work environment where they work towards their goal of creating a one united global organization.
Hi, my name is Tanvi Paldun and I'll be talking about the firm strategies and penetration of Hyundai in various markets. Hyundai is one of the leading automakers in the world that enjoys a strong global presence and excellent manufacturing capability. The growth strategy of Hyundai includes a focus on its pricing, customer experience, and product quality. The universal strategies employed by Hyundai is a mix of cost leadership with differentiation, customer experience, and price are the other two important factors that have a direct impact on the sale of this automobile giant in the global market, followed by market penetration and product development. It has also acquired leading position in the Asia Pacific market where its sales are highest in comparison to all the market region it operates in. It is a well-known and established brand in not in its own origin country, that is South Korea, but in Chinese and Indian automobile sector as well. Changing brand image. When Hyundai penetrated the Chinese market, they quickly realized that they need to put a higher priority and emphasis on the quality to survive the native competition. This is when they introduced the 10 return policy. This policy was a breakthrough in terms of car guarantee, which covered 10 years and 100,000 miles. This strategy helped them elevate their brand image and perception of quality in various markets. Another crucial strategy adopted by Hyundai was their adaptation to different markets. When they entered the US market, they put more emphasis on the only two cars in the two most popular segments, the mid-segment sedan and SUV. Strategic management. The reason behind the Hyundai massive success is that Honda is very well prepared in its research and development about the needs of specific market and at what cost value. They keep in mind factors like the population size, the infrastructure, and the design of the road, the people like and dislike, and their budget. Their market strategy differs for each market. Recent scenario. In 2015, Hyundai announced their M-Performance line of sportier version of their already existing regular model. It has also started manufacturing environment-friendly cars, electric cars, which are currently on the rise. Here are two of those, Ioniq and the crossover SUV Kona. Both were a great success. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, this is Ishita Malik and I'll be discussing about some of the strategies for competitive advantage that Hyundai had adopted. So based on the competitive market challenges and brand image, below are listed some of the strategies based on some key success factors from perspectives of learning and innovation, the business process, and the customer base. So starting off, the first is improving business environment through introducing supply chain and novel marketing strategies into successful long-term business models. Second, motivational rewards or incentive programs and trainings to build an organized and efficient workforce. Third, retail and online business platforms to adapt with the modern trends. Fourth, emergence of efficient business system and process for effective operation management and efficient internal audit channels. Fifth, models and trackers to calculate the actual performance against the targeted goals. Sixth, an active customer care department for customer retention and loyalty. And the last one is improvements in products and services and fulfillment of customer demands through actual customer feedbacks and suggestions. So moving on, I'll be discussing about some of the market share statistics about Hyundai. So it was announced by the KAMA is Korea Automobile Manufacturers Association that South Korean car brands accounted for at least 8.9% within the US market from June to August 2020. Within this, Hyundai Motor Group's share within the US market was 7.7% from December 2019 to February 2020. Whereas if we look at Hyundai's competitors, GM, which is General Motors, GM's market share declined by 1.8 points within the above mentioned time periods. Similar declines were also observed within Toyota, which is 0.3%, Nissan 1.2%, and Mitsubishi 0.4%. Hyundai was successful in expanding its market share with the help of its SUV range. Their product satisfaction and guarantee helped them achieve the top spot as the top safety pick car and high ratings in IIHS crash tests. Due to the COVID-19 situation, Hyundai suspended its manufacturing in the US from March to May 2020. However, Kama reported that the production and manufacturing didn't stop in South Korea from March to May in 2020, and because of this, they were able to respond and act promptly to the increasing demand that came after the lockdowns were lifted in various countries. With that, I'm done with my part and I'll be handing it over to my next teammate. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anuradha and I'll be explaining prospect and opportunity of Hyundai. So, from the point of view economic performance, Hyundai began to explore ways to expand access to the international market in the 1980s. During the financial crisis, Hyundai has emerged as one of the largest challenges to global manufacturer, growing sale and gaining market share. Hyundai has seen yearly sale increase of more than 10% over the past 2 years. Global supply chain. From the point of view of global supply chain, Hyundai Motor was the world's seventh largest vehicle manufacturer. HMC operated three manufacturing facilities and eight CKD assembly facilities to fulfill the local demand and take advantage of the nation comparatively low labor costs. The firm established production operation in emerging markets such as China and India. Hyundai operated the largest integrated automobile plant in the world, the Ulsan plant located in South Korea with an output of about 1.6 million units annually. Hyundai from its opportunity. So Hyundai will be able to benefit from advanced technology both in short and long term. Advanced technology is a company fundamental skill in order to compete on product quality, which are more important to customer today. For location-specific benefit, the firm expanded internationally and rapidly using FDI and constructing factories, R&D center, and market subsidiaries to acquire advantage of increased market access. Honda benefit from government-supported policy in the domestic market as a result of its tax contribution. As a result, it faces less competition and expand its wings to encompass the local market.
Hello everyone, I am Priyal Patel and I will be presenting on how challenges are imposed by established competitors. Recently, now few new competitors as well as new marketers are creating few challenges for Hyundai. For example, Japanese automaker Nissan is soon going to introduce a new car in amalgamation with Apple, and this is going to be a big threat to Hyundai. Besides this, Hyundai was also facing through some legal challenges on few monetary fraudulent basis, which is affecting the reputation of the company. Moreover, they are also been constantly pressurized to encourage sustainable development and introduce environment-friendly production. Not only this, innovation and modernization is the only key of success for Hyundai. Leading towards the SWOT analysis of Hyundai, it is said that it is Hyundai's biggest strength because of its quality and its advanced research. Not only this, they have also won various numerous awards. But along with that, it brings us weaknesses. And the weakness is the models are so outdated and it is not as good as in comparison with BMW and Mercedes, for example. Not only this, there are few opportunities which can be very helpful for Hyundai to grab that, and one such as global expansion. Bringing forward their company to different corners of the world could be an amazing opportunity for Hyundai. Besides this, they're also trying to apply the knowledge which they gained from the FIFA Confederations Cup, where Hyundai got a huge order and they were supposed to deliver a number of cars at this cup. Not only this, the strategies and the methods are so simple of Hyundai that it is very easy for the rivals to copy and imitate that. Besides this, Hyundai also faces few problems with the trade and regulations, and that these two are the biggest threat for Hyundai.
To conclude our presentation, I would like to iterate on the pest analysis and SWOT analysis. Political. Asian Pacific markets are stable which indicate growth opportunities. Economical. A slowdown was noticed worldwide due to the pandemic, but since Hyundai focuses on offering budget-friendly cars and also offered discounts and schemes for new buyers of their vehicles, they were able to sustain and recover from the losses. Social. Constant demand because of half of the population is of driving age ensures constant sales. Technological modifies it Hyundai modifies its products and introduces new technology to innovate and enhance their vehicles to meet their customer needs and ensure environment wellness. Further into the conclusion, the other major analysis conducted during our study was the SWOT analysis. Some of the SWOT analysis factors considered were strength. The company is well known for its quality, maintenance, and customer satisfaction. Weaknesses: lack of diversity in its production and the company does not produce trucks or other modes of transport. Opportunities: the company can gain more market share through some of the opportunities. This includes expanding into various nations, specifically into developing nations. Threats: strategies are too simple and it is very easy for the competitors to imitate them. Thank you for taking your time to listen to us.